Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy SBX, and this video is based on Scorpios. Before I even do this video, I want to make a public announcement. I know I haven't been done any videos for the past 3-4 months now, and I apologize for not doing any type of rants. And I want to try to get back. I mean, not even going to try. I will get back on making videos by next month, and it's going to be some new shit that I'm going to do, and there's going to be things that will be pretty off the chain. Pretty much I want to wrap up for this year, because it's going to be a new year soon, and of course I want to make sure that I make some good videos by the end of this year. Sorry for all the times I miss out on people's sign, and a lot of my Scorpios are saying, "Oh, you gonna do a Scorpio video, SPX?" I will get into that right now. As far as that goes, I'm gonna continue on doing other signs. So I know next month is going to be a Sagittarius month, so this is pretty much soon will be a Sagittarius month. I want to do it as soon as possible. Anyways, like I said, renter season will come, so check your Facebook if I tagged your name, and also looked on my fan page. I'm letting you know I'm back in full effect. So anyways, Scorpios, they're the 8th sign of the zodiac. They're a water sign, like a Cancer and a Pisces. Their symbol, of course, is a scorpion. I feel like, I meet, both good and bad Scorpios. And, I don't really talk to them too much. But I feel like the only Scorpios I've really talked to is one of my #1 subscriber, my friend Kelvin Harris. Shout out to you. He's a Scorpio. He always tell me about things about Scorpios, and I try to learn as much as possible, and I might forget some details about that. And he was the one who also wanted me to make this video happen, and I promised him that I will do a Scorpio, and also for the other fellow Scorpions out there in this world, and also continuating my horoscope. So anyways, the good about Scorpios is that they're really loyal friends. I feel like you can trust them with your life if your life depended on you. They will be there for you when you need them, and the type of guys that pretty much listen to your problems, unless it's really you feel like they should. I feel like as far as that goes, they're very analytic to people and how they act with you. One thing a Scorpio would not tolerate is just fake ass people, and people who are full of themselves, and just pagans, like a fake Christian or whatever religion. You kind of shut down people's throats, and those type of people, I feel like with that, it's pretty, they stick to their own ground, and they don't like to tolerate with people's bullshit behavior. And for the men, they know to be, the slyest people, and they pretty much they also are romancer too when it comes to their ways. And they say that Scorpios have a real sex drive. Their sex drive is pretty amazing, and their specialty is just their genitals. They will last in the bed for hours and hours and hours, and it seems like that's some type of porno type of stand-up that they doing when they perform. They know to be one of the, they're pretty much the sex symbol of the zodiac, and it's pretty cool in a way that they have this reputation of being that. I feel like the Scorpios, they like to keep it real with things. They like to watch videos that talk about realistic point of views about life and conspiracy theories, and things of that sort, because they haven't, even if they don't know too much. Sometimes for the Scorpio, they try to gravitate as much knowledge they can get from anything between religion, history, or something like that. They're very good at history. They know their history pretty well, even if they lived through it. It's like, anything that they have in a real life situation, Egyptian things, and other things that really apply to them. And if it's not even about these things, they just so indulge into whatever they can be obsessed with one thing. And that's the thing. They're obsessed with anything that they see their eye into, whatever keys their eye to. Even relationship wise too. When they like you, when they're in love with you, they're gonna analyze you from head to toes, and read through you, and check you out to see how you are in a relationship. I feel like they have this second ability to people when it comes to, like, for example, my friend, I find really amazing how he had this feeling about my behavior, about, sometimes when I get mad or had a dream that I do stuff like play a video game, and how I react to females and things of that sort. And it's crazy, but it's true how he say about my whereabouts and how I behave towards people, and that's when I didn't even really know him to. So, the more we talk, it's like you click. That's how a Scorpio would do. When they click with people, they try to give you every information about you, and it's like they didn't even have to say I know you, but they just know for a fact that's how you are. They're really good at detecting what's really real or what's bullshit, anything with people, and whatever they say about their behavior. I feel like they're like human lie detectors in a way. They'll keep it real with you. They'll keep it 100. If they, when shit is pretty much, hits the fan. They good at keeping secrets. So, for example, if you're going through a lot of stress and you feel like you want something that you got to get off your chest, Scorpio will listen and hear you out with your problems, and they'd be like, yeah, yeah, well, maybe, it's up to you. If you want to ask them for an advice, to definitely take it. It's up to you. One thing that Scorpio don't like is when people talk about the same bullshit, and they do the same results. You get the same results, and they get tired of people like that. They really feel like they don't like to be ignored when it comes to their needs, and also, some Scorpios can be a little clingy when it comes to relationships. I'm not saying all, but most water signs are a little clingy, and they can be an emotional wreck too. When it comes to what they want, and when people mess with them, they do take a grudge. They don't like to let go of grudges. They really hold on grudges until they get their own revenge. They have a dark side to it. They're known to have a real dark side, and they're known to be rulers of the underworld. And they tend to like scary things, like scary movies, witchcraft, emo, goth stuff. And the ones who are not into that, they're be into certain religion they into, or if they're not religious at all, they're gonna stick to whatever they believe in. So it's like a Scorpio know when to stay in its own lane. I feel like I feel like when it comes to the cons about them, like I said, when they tend to be so predictable, it's scary, and it kind of scares people. But sometimes they don't mean any harm for doing that. It's just they just feel like that's how they like. It's just when they have this some type of psychic ability, it's a good thing. I mean, it's like it's part of the Scorpio charm. I feel like women wise, I feel like the funny thing about this is with Scorpio women is I meet Scorpio women who smoke, and they tend to have really dark eyeshadow liners or heavy puffy eyes because it's like, you know, it's just the way they smoke their cigarettes and it has some type of effect, you know. And their skin is like so dark and brawn or tan, and it's not always true, but I do come across with Latina Scorpio women, anything between Puerto Ricans, and I know one Brazilian who's a Scorpio, and she fits that category too. Um, I would say about the pros about I know I'm off topic on the cons, but it's just one thing that I forget to elaborate. It's just that with Scorpio women, it's like they look good from head to toe. They have long, nice, thick, rich hair. It could be dark brown, Beyonce gold blonde hair color, whatever type of way they have their hair be. Their hair is always dark for a reason. Um, as far as that goes, I've always come across with Scorpio women who always smoke, and they can look good from head to toe. Like I said, they wear like cream white color clothes, dresses with orange or cheetah colors, or let's see, like tan or black or any of the dark colors, like a mixture between it. And I feel like with Scorpio women, they be wearing some really nice dresses. I mean, they look very nice with their dresses, and that's one thing that they can learn from. I mean, one thing Taurus can learn from is just they dress to look sassy, But sometimes with Scorpio women, they look like prostitutes. I hope I didn't offend any Scorpio women out there, because it's like when I look at Scorpio women and they wear their dresses, it's like they look like some fucking prostitutes that you see in the middle of the streets, because she's smoking her cigarette, she got her Dolce Gabbana like or cheetah bag or whatever, with some heels or whatever, and her skin looks so tan, and what I'm saying, her posture looks like she's ready to fuck in the middle of the street, make that money for a pimp. But it's just a wrong assumption, because I mean, like I said, they look good, but it's just that they look like one of those prostitutes that you in the middle of the streets. But you still don't even assume that she's a prostitute until proven guilty. But point of view, take it however you want to take it. The cons about them, like I said, it's like sometimes with the asshole ones, it's like they tend to be very arrogant. They tend to think it's okay to have their cake and eat it. Like the bad Scorpios, it's like they'll, let's say if they're in a relationship, right, and they want to go ahead and fuck around some more because they feel some type of way. So they expect their girlfriend or wifey or whatever to stay by their side, but don't expect them to be faithful, because they're gonna go ahead and creep around with some other chicks they wanna creep with. The good ones, however, likes to stick with just one girl. You know, the only thing that both bad and good Scorpios hate is if you cheat on them. It's a contradiction on the bad one, but on the good one, it's understandable. Because the bad one, I mean, the good ones is that when you cheat on them, there's no turning back. Once you cheat on them, it's over. You fucked up. And if they tend to do cheat on you back, or if they tell you to get the fuck away from me, or things of that sort, then Scorpio is limits of being in a situation and being in a relationship with you because it's not benefiting you. They, like I said, they're good at maintaining a relationship, even if it's like boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. They're gonna stick by it. They love to be in relationships whenever they can, but they just don't want to be in bullshit relationships. And relationships don't have any type of clarity or any type of fulfilling needs and things of that sort. And once they're in a relationship, they want you to be with them. And kind of, like I said, kind of seems to be a little clingy when they're with their relationship. Um, Anywho, with that said, and with that said, like I said, with a Scorpio woman, and I know it's weird for me saying this, like I said, they smoke their cigarettes, and for some reason they look sexy doing it. I mean, they can sit down at a bar or anywhere, sitting right next to you, smoking their little cigarettes, having her legs crossed over, like a lady, like Shanae, like a lady. It just looks sexy, like some Marilyn Monroe type shit, you know? And I feel like they can pull it off well. Like, they make it seem like smoking is cool. But for every other sign, I just don't like smoke. I don't like smoking because I don't smoke at all. I don't like the idea of it. But for some reason, when I talk to a Scorpio chick and she's smoking a cigarette, you know, she can have her smile on her face or just in her chill mode and just smoke a cigarette and she look cute doing it. But at the same time, it looked like when she's smoking a cigarette, it's like in the middle of the streets, in the sidewalk, looking for whatever. She looked like she's ready to, you know, get down like that. You know, when she's looking good at the club, smoking, drinking, or whatever. She'll throw down. You know, what I'm saying? She gonna make herself comfortable when she smokes and drinks with you. And you can have fun, talk about realistic point of views with them too, because they like to look through real shit. Like I said, you know, like look at YouTube videos, talk about whatever applies in their mind, what they think to do with society or politics or anything like that, in a specific point of view. I mean, I feel like I'm missing out something else about Scorpios. I feel like the cons is just that. You know, they when it comes to keeping a secret, they will put that against you when you mess with them. Let's say if you expose yourself to a Scorpio and you being an asshole or a fucking cunt ass bitch, then they're gonna put you on blast once you mess with them and push their limits. You know, whatever secrets you say, and let's like, you know, for example, if you let's say you are at a gathering with you and your friends, and a Scorpio's right there, and you talking shit about a Scorpio, and just, you know, being cute and smelling yourself. And once you piss that person off, they're gonna expose you, and they'll be like, oh, no. You're gonna be like, no, she did it. Oh hell no, this nigga tried on some real bullshit. You know what I mean? You just don't know. You just need to learn how to just shut the hell up with these guys, you know? Because I remember when a Scorpio, I remember I kind of offended a Scorpio woman because of about money. And, you know, one thing that I don't like is like when they expose you, it's like between the Aries and a Scorpio, it's like real competition, because it's like a debate, or just like learn how to just, you know, pretty much get to whatever's mine, you know. Like I said, I remember, you know, like a Scorpio woman, you know, of course you may have these girls talking shit about this niggas and oh my god, you know, that type of shit. Because I remember I was in class and a Scorpio girl who I used to talk to, you know, because I don't, you know, really talk to her like that no more. She was like, oh my god, me and Corey was out one time, and I asked him for $1. He's like, no, I don't want to give you $1. I felt like he was so cheap. Girl, you know, Corey, he did, that was wrong what Corey did. It's like it feels like a woman will set you up and just have a war, or soldiers, or just anything to retaliate. People to help you retaliate your war against you. You gotta find somebody who can attack you with, you know what I'm saying? It's like Scorpio woman or man will do some shit like that. But how I handle it is just put, you know, what like an Aries would do. It's just like, you know, what you do. You have your own way of putting her ass on blast and things of that sort. You know, because the difference is, of course, for an Aries, we do tend to fight for what we believe in, even if it's stupid. But of course, sometimes Aries can start a situation. But I said I'm a different type of Aries because I'm more of a defending Aries than an attacking Aries. Just putting people on blast and starting bullshit arguments and fight and confrontation and stuff like that. But the thing is, I did come up with the confrontation when it comes to Scorpio. So it's like one thing a Scorpio don't like is to be defeated by their own game. But end of the day, I feel like you know my whole concept with Scorpios is just that you cannot mess with them when they're very emotional. Some Scorpios can be psychopaths and have schizophrenia, and they be thinking on some real dark, crazy shit. Because, like I said, it comes to having to be into witchcraft and emo. I mean, being emo or goth, or just like Jason and Freddy Krueger movies and Michael Myers and things of that sort. Because it's just that they have this dark, possessive aura. That's why they're called rulers of the underworld. So, I mean, I hope I pretty much gathered so much information because, you know, this is a thing. I really don't know much about Scorpios, and even though my homeboy, he's a Scorpio, it's just like you have both a yin and a yang with them. It's like I feel like they're more of a yin yang because they have a light side to them and they got a dark side. Any other person can have it can be a light and dark side of them, but a Scorpio takes a cake, you know. So, anyways, I'm done talking about Scorpios. Any Scorpios out there, if I miss out any of the traits or anything that you'd like to elaborate, please leave a comment. And if so, like the video. Don't like it, it's all good. And also, for everybody, please subscribe to my channel. You are newcomers and who are into horoscopes. Please subscribe to my channel. So, like I said, I'm done here talking about Scorpios. Next month is a Sagittarius month. Now, this is something that I would love to express my thoughts about, and because this sign is a fire sign just like me, and I feel like I have so much. You have something that I have to be so compassionate about these signs. So, November 22nd is a Sagittarius month, so I gotta put that and upload this video for you guys, for all my Sagittarius out there. So, anyways, like I said, comment, like, and subscribe. SPX wrapping this shit up. Thanks for watching. Peace out.